Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of SportsFlash. We're your hosts, Rafae
and Azmi.
Our sport teams have managed to complete all their sporting events before the start of their exam week.
And we're glad to say the AUS has had a wonderful season, managing to secure 5 gold medals, 6 silver, 5 bronze at the Higher Education Sports Federation, which took place 3 weeks ago.
The bronze medals were awarded to the men's table tennis, swimming and volleyball teams, and the women's volleyball and chess teams.
The silvers were won by men's karate, track and field and fitness, and the women won in table tennis and badminton.
And the winners of the gold medal were the men's squash and badminton team and the women's basketball, swimming and table tennis teams. Isn't Tarun Sham in the men's badminton team?
Yeah, actually he is, and I was watching his game the other day and I was thoroughly impressed. The way that he would hit his overhead shots or some drop shots, smashes, he was running his opponent's racket. It was really interesting just watching him. Especially for someone at our age, like playing at that high level, I was really impressed.
Well done, Tarun. Congratulations to all the winners and the Leopards who competed this year.
And moving on to other sports, the Leopards had an eventful week in Turkey as part of an international meet. Let's go and have a look at a slideshow which was prepared by Tarun Sham and Annette Thomas.
This spring break, a sports contingent from the American University of Sharjah visited Turkey to participate in a host of international youth tournaments being held in the country. The AUS teams from various sporting disciplines including football, basketball, volleyball, swimming, table tennis, and my team, badminton, left Dubai Airport on the first day of spring break. Our group consisted of 55 people including students, coaches and other officials. After a fun plane ride, we landed in Istanbul the next morning and transferred terminals to board another flight to Ankara, our final destination. There was no rest after. We went straight into the action as the men's volleyball team beat the Middle East Technical University in a tight game. The next team in action were the football team, who played against the Middle East Technical University as well. AUS fought out a very tight game, scoring over 6 goals in the process. Before the game, all of us were taken for a small city tour where we got to see the Grand Mosque of Ankara. This mosque is a UNESCO heritage site and the biggest mosque in the city. Another important highlight was our meeting with the UAE ambassador to Turkey, Khalid Khalifa Al Mualla, who graced the opening ceremony of the tournament at Kırıkkale University. He stressed how important this tournament was in cementing the UAE's ties with Turkey. The next morning, the badminton and table tennis team were in action at Kırıkkale. Our opponents included some of Turkey's national players, therefore giving us a chance to pit ourselves against the best. The Leopards had a field day on court, playing some of the best games we ever have away from home.
Go! Bravo!
Playing in the night in front of a huge crowd, the girls' basketball team had a tough challenge in front of them. The girls took their game into overtime, playing in a hard-fought clash with the hosts. Aji Nadia and Julie Doggan, top scoring for AUS, helped us keep pace with the power and experience of the hosts. The next morning, the AUS swimming team was in action. Our swimmers swept all the events they participated in. Both women and men set individual record timings in their respective races. We've all presented gold medals for our participation in the games. Before leaving Turkey, we got a chance to visit the beautiful mountains of Cappadocia. Students enjoyed this time drinking Turkish tea as the temperatures came down to over 10 degrees Celsius and a slight drizzle accompanied. AUS students had a special surprise for our Turkish hosts. We wore t-shirts with their university's name on it as a tribute to them. After many goodbyes and a lot of group pictures, we made our way to Ankara Airport the next day to board our flight back home. The whole Turkish trip was one of the best experiences of my time at AUS. The friendships we made and the experience we gained was invaluable and will stay with us forever. In Turkey, this is Tarun Sham for E-News MCM. This story is archived on our E-News MCM website.
That was an interesting slideshow, don't you think so?
I actually really enjoyed it. Like, they did a really good job. Next up, we have a special segment from our very own Maram Bader, where she met up with captain and coach of the women's volleyball team.
Let's go over to Maram.
Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Rafae. I played with the national team for more than 10 years, and in general I played for 17 or 18 years till now. My dream job is coaching volleyball actually, so that's why I'm here at AUS.
What's your biggest accomplishment this year with the team?
We achieved third place in the HESF tournament. It's a local tournament here in UAE. And first place in Manipal tournament, and one of our players took the best player in the tournament. So it was really good, yeah.
You must feel proud to teach students sports and volleyball. How
Yeah.
does that feel?
It's amazing actually, because you gain them good skills in their lives and volleyball at the same time. It's not just volleyball skills, they come and play volleyball and they go home. No, they become better players, and they have this personality, this unique personality for athletes.
Wow. What about next year? Do you have higher hopes, higher achievements?
My hopes actually, because I don't receive players from the clubs, so I always work on my players at AUS to let them play in the clubs. So it's really hard, but I did it. I have 2 players now in the Al-Wasl club. I'm looking for more, inshallah, this next year, inshallah.
That's amazing. Do you have a message for freshmen who like volleyball and would like to enroll in the team?
I would love to see everyone in this university playing volleyball. Actually, I would love to see that, but maybe it's hard. So I'm okay with 20 next semester at least. If they have the ability to dream about volleyball, not just playing volleyball, to be committed to this game, they are welcome to my team. Because it's not easy to be a volleyball player. They have to work really hard in the court and to be patient, and they have to be really strong to stay for years, training for years every day. So I'm waiting for good, inshallah, good players next academic year.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We welcome you to SportsFlash. Thank you for being with us today. Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Munira Al-Shami. I am a multimedia design student. I was born and raised in Kuwait, and I came here for university. And I actually searched the volleyball team before coming, so it was a consideration.
How does it feel being the captain of the volleyball team?
It feels good. It's one of the goals I had since I came here, because it was a sport I played in high school and in middle school. So one of the levels that I wanted to get to was to be captain, and I reached it, and I'm glad.
What are the accomplishments you made with the team this semester?
Was good accomplishments. Like we went through hardships. We had a lot of new players, because a lot of the players last year were seniors. But we kept through it. We made sure everyone comes to practice, and we pushed hard. And now the new players are one of the best.
And what did you win? What was your biggest accomplishment as in winning? Or
We since I've been here, we haven't lost a medal. Since I've been here, first year, second, and this is my third, we have gotten either first, second, or third in the tournament here and tournaments abroad.
wow, and who was your biggest competitor?
Our biggest competitors were the universities abroad. Like when we went to Belgium last year, it was the Belgian team, the Leuven team that we went to. They were really tall. So, but it was a nice game. It wasn't a game that was that just depressed us. It was a game that challenged us, and it was something to remember.
Or would you like to say anything for the new freshmen who would want to join the team, or
Yeah,
any
of
message
course.
you have?
You should come to the volleyball team. I'm not saying this because I'm a volleyball player, but you should come and join a team, because you can't. Yes, AUS is hard. Yes, it takes up your time. But I'm a design student, and I've been through foundations, and I've been through all-nighters. But it really helps you manage your time, and at the same time, it lets all your stress out and makes you a better person, a well-rounded person overall.
Thank you very much, Maram, for that very insightful interview.
We hope to see more freshmen join the AUS sports teams, like the coach said.
That's all we have for you folks in this edition of SportsFlash.
Until the next time we meet, this is Azmi
And Rafae signing off from eNews MCM at SportsFlash.